Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Justice Ace Attorney. Thank you Capcom Creators for the code. Last part, we started up the third case, Turnabout Serenade, and Mr. Letus is dead. And there's nothing to examine in this room. Okay, let's not be in this room, I guess. On that thing, that headset. We can't go into Lamiro's dressing room yet. Let's try. July 7th, Lamiro's dressing room. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let's investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys now. Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? It's just did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. His dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Let hurt me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please! Take of poor Lamirar. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great! Let's get to it. Great! Just try not to touch anything. Lance, look! I did not mention your snacks! This bodes well. There are clues here. I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. The victim. Mr. Romain Letus, wasn't it? He was Lamirar's manager and interpreter, apparently. This is his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? Lamirar. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight against him. That's why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. Please send a request to the Borginian embassy for more info on them. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I meant for watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone. What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little too small, isn't it? That's like a head size. Size of a head. History of the disappearing killer. Examine! Wait, there's... What? Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are two in the wall here in the wall. On the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? Murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe that what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Oh, sounds painful. No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yes, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. I find it hard to hear Mr. Letus's last words. No clues here. What? There's another Gaviner's poster here. I'm just not sick of seeing those personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Don't look at me! Ladder? Huh, another ladder. Actually, it's technically a step ladder. Well, hello, Ms. Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I'm less worried about the step ladder, more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling? I still say it's a step ladder. What's wrong, Apollo? Oh, your mouth is catching flies. Nothing. It's nothing. Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right? When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. They must have a way out. And that air vent is one possibility. But it's much too small. Not the killer were about your size, Trucy. I didn't do it! I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you! I know, of course I don't think you did it. What's hell with you sometimes, Apollo? Hey, what have I done? Ladder. Oh, okay. Gonna step ladder. Let's say it's a step ladder. Alright, what's this on the floor? Ooh, what a pretty brooch! Oh, Emma! You're not gonna say, "Can I have it, please," are you? Oh! Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh! It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not all envy! It's all tampering with evidence. That's so. Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders a little. Nothing seems so familiar about that brooch. Added to the court record. Wait, it still says I can examine here? Chrissy's still after that brooch. Clearly. No way! If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Dad always says, Trissy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Right. I should be concerned about Trussy's future. I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. Oh, Apollo, can I eat some of these, please? Absolutely not. I know, but still I yearn. Look, I'm not the only one eyeing that fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat! Right. Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please, grow up. TV? Apollo! Look at that thing. It's huge. That's a TV. Yeah, a white flat screen TV. I want one of those. Back in the day when they were rare. They're just becoming big. Literally. You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was. Then dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just some of my dreams, why don't you? Poster? What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Looks like a poster for a different show. I wonder what am I seeing real soon. Anything else in this room? No. To the other side! Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Burgundian? All I know is they shouldn't make much of it for much of a clip. What an amazing bouquet! I mean, it's giant. Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh! Eek! The flower fell off! What happened preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine! Fine! I'll just put it back. See? How scientific. one of those, things, right? At the barber's? Oh, a permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know? Look at all these presents. Lammy Raw sure is popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of those boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Alright, we'll start investigating the actual scene. This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right, a big 45 caliber revolver. Wow! I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it! I didn't? Listen, I was on the whole eating snack goose when it happened. I know! No one here thinks you did it, Emma. I'm gonna hell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they have planned this from the start. That's right, right? Something fingerprints. Find the body. That's a body, isn't it? Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Go ahead, Apollo. You go first? Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really? Will you two stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snack foods again. Hope she's not too annoying. Okay. Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red stuff than I do. Yep. Says who? Something strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Wait, a hand? Oh, look at this hand! He's holding something. Hey, no touching! You can throw all the snacks at me you like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. Ah! See there? He's holding something. What's this? A keyring? You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. And what unusual keys. Could be a vital clue. I can't examine the wound. Kinda lame. Well... Wait. More? Body was holding a keyring. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something! Doesn't look like that kind of... like the kind Mr. Letus would use. So the question is, whose keyring is it? Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically! I'm glad it brings him so much joy to mock me. Anything? Oh, the window. Blech. Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. One mention only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. But I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You gotta pay to get to the room through it though, you know. Everything looks like it. Alright, well let's get back to the backstage hallway and go on stage. What a mess. July 7th, in the wings. The stage looks empty. Hoping to get a chance to talk to Prosecutor Gavin. Oh well, nothing to do but go to the crime scene, I guess. Or examine everything. Ladder? Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such. Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer step ladders? They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders. I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Yes, look. Oh, there. I was examining the guitars. Now that's a big instrument case. Oh, apparently that's a case for a contrabass, I think. You fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You can fit 5 truces in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that. Yeah. What a big stage! It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. Lights were so bright I couldn't see the first part of the concert. Whole first part of the concert. I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday. Just hold back on the lights for my eyes' sake, please. Hey, you'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights. You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic. Oh, okay. There's more. Piano. Wow, that piano looks so much bigger up close up. Maki played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Maki a pianist? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Over here. Other than equipment. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound. Why, guess what we can fiddle? Let's see here. Don't touch that! A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle! That's what Daddy always says. They require parental testing. Clearly. Anything else? No. So there's still clearly something I need to do. Or I can do things here. Probably a clue I overlooked or something. Unless, court record, examine the brooch. Sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type, though. So if it's not a safety pin, is it a danger pin? Suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin, too, for that matter. Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin. Aw, you're driving a danger pin through my heart here. Okay. Pills. Middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver. See? Revolver! Revolver! That sounds a bit like Wonder Bar! Especially if you say it really fast. I guess. You know what I always used to think? I used to think the closest sound to Wonder Bar was one liver. There's just so many words in the world, Apollo. Isn't it amazing? So many different words, so many different people. People like Trissy. Huh? Yikes! Don't point that thing at me! Don't worry, I'm an old hand with firearms. I have one that shoots bullets. I don't want to shoot any bullets, thank you. Not those bullets, silly. My gun shoots bullets. The magic cat. A cat comes out of a gun? I can tell by your expression you've never heard of that trick. It's a great one. Honestly, that sounds halfway interesting. The keys. There are 3 keys on this heart-shaped key ring. This metal key is shaped like a guitar. I get it! It must be a key to a guitar case. A guitar case key? I bet I know who this belongs to. Also, has a little There's my zoom in button. That's the Gaviner's icon. So back to the dressing room. Sent the gun. So this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Nothing. Hey, no bear! Tell us! Just... I know this revolver seems strange. Strange? What? Something about it seems strange. Getting zoom out. Can't comment anything not scientifically relevant. Offensive scientist after all. They'll sell one at least. Nope. Oh, the murder weapon. What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right, it's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order extra spicy! Just be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem. There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too! Yet, the killer used this revolver and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon? Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is. Guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It's hard to know when to stop. Anything more involved has to wait till the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. I'm sorry, but could you wait here until I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to... Great! Thanks! He left. What do we do, Apollo? Tell us to wait. Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Go? Time's wasting, Apollo! We've got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but... Second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will! Let's go! This feels like a mistake to leave right now. July 7th. Backstage hallway. What? Eek! Who's there? We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly! Whoever that was, he sure looks suspicious. Anyone in the Gaviner's dressing room? No. Huh. To the stage. July 7th, in the wings. What is it with today? Problem after problem. Oh, you ain't kidding. It's the 2 leading members of the Gaviners, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar. They're so cool. I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but Prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I'd bet. My hog won't start! My guitar case is busted! My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was a performance just now. What was that all about? Hey man, don't blame me. You're the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? And what was all that hinny playing of yours? Who are you calling Tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over. This is hardly the time. Hmm? Oh, what are you two doing here? Hi. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Alright, wait, you were what? Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescend. Right, anything else? What? Did you just call him Detective? Ah, greetings. Wow. The hair. Darian Crescend, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello? Criminal Affairs? Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gaviners, do you? He told me it's about to be remedied. Talk. The case. About the crime. Oh, which crime do you mean? The murder! What else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case. Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Litsus than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? Well, we were in the middle of a performance, nevertheless. Are you gonna examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. They're not exactly best buddies, are they? And then Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin could shed some light on some things we found. The Gaviners. I don't believe you, Apollo! How could you come to this country and not know about the Gaviners? It's not surprising why even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police? The real police! By day they heat, but by night they heat up the stage! And by day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years hard time for love. Then came love with no chance of parole, and my boyfriend was the prosecution's witness. Because the list goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescend. I make the melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When the performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, like, just like today. I hope murder would be a bit more off-putting. I'll ruin the concert. The concert today? A disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed a cue. The missed cue? They were arguing about that before. Great! I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. The missed cue. What's this missed cue you keep talking about? Aha! You heard it, didn't you? From the audience? Actually, I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur is gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? Nowhere. Now take a listen to this. What's that? A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight. Are we supposed to be investigating a murder? Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry. This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. Use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. And check it out. Well, this is gonna go great with my audio delay I have. Wow, neat! So, could you say here only the drum part? Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal. The one who kills people. He wants help on the case and then help me with mine. Guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. At first, we bring up the parts of the performance in question. You simply choose a section of the song you wish to hear in the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen. Oh, was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again closely. Ah, the timing's a little off, isn't it? You see? There, at the most important part. Even an amateur can hear it. Amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You aren't missing the point. I will never stand by a crime until we're perfect. Perfect? Here it goes again. Right, amateur, you will prove my point. Huh? Me? You will find the miscue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty part. How? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with L up and down to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that helplessly mumbles the cue with L. Left stick, left, right. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. All you need to do is try, Apollo. I guess. Oh man, this looks kind of fun. Here's a quick view. Left stick up and down, adjust parts volume, jump to another section of the song with L1, R1. Use left stick to switch parts, right? Once you found the guilty part, press triangle to point it out. And time to rock. Oh gosh. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna do something weird with my headphones. Ugh. Why would there be an audio-based thing? I don't want to deal with this delay. Ah. I think that came through my thing. This part sounds a little off. Let's see. Air forehead? Yes. Let me guess. You got the D in high school chorus, didn't you? How do you know? This part is perfection, absolute perfection. I bet all the royalties from my last platinum selling album on it. Guilty part is elsewhere. Yeah, I know you sold a bazillion records. Focus, Apollo. I'll cheer you on. Actually, it's probably better if you stay quiet. Give us another shot. Okay, so it's not for... Oh, I have to turn it back up again. I'm good. Brought it down to 3 or 4. Like, the drum sounds fine. Take that! Is this it? It sounds a little off. Let's see. And I gotta do encore. Wait, I thought you said it was the last... Okay, I found it. It was 2 at that section. Apparently. Oh, now get my headphones back on. This part is off. Oh, which is that? Second guitar. Ah, it was you, Dorian. Oh, well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah, well, that's all you had to say. That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Dorian. Here they go again. Maybe this is a good idea to ask about the concert. I'm starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Mixing board added to the court record. Who can't get over the title for that song? Guilty Love? Okay, I'm gonna present the hearing. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. That. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. What? That's my hearing. I've been looking all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. It's kind of obvious. Apollo! How can you make that I knew it face? Is this the hearing that was? Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway. So, where did you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it? Like he was trying to keep it from the killer. Keep him in his life. What? What? The victim? You mean Mr. Letus had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? In your trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. I'm always right about the bomb, I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us, and we'll keep mum about the keyring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Forlin? Gavin's troubles. You're saying something about your motorcycle not starting? And something about your guitar case being busted. If you're well informed. I mentioned it a few times. It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. The keyring? It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case. Wait, so this keyring... It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. As soon as Gavin's keyring disappeared, I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one? The very one. Up in flames. And right on stage, too. I thought that was part of the show. Crazy! And to top it off, Mr. Letus's life was taken. Well, they told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trissy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. And that very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Letus dies. Yes, and? Could all really be just a coincidence? Coincidence? I'm meaning. Darian, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Forlin? I am! What? What? Hey, don't leave me out in the dark with Spike here. name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Have you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today? Oh, well... yeah... You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body. Slow down there, Polly! You look a wee bit dizzy! He's bluffing! He hasn't figured it out! Fess up if you're a man. You're as close as I am! Huh? No. Give Air Forehead a chance. Let's see if your evidence of the connection, shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto. Come on! Let's see it! There's a connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles. I'm gonna read this. When you stole away the keys, my heart was held onto so tight. Wrapping around and now through the air I fly, burning out of my heart fire like a bullet of love. Guitar up and together in the sky.
Take that!
The lyrics. It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet? The guitar's serenade? What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Froldane hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it's a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Froldane? I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song. What? No way. The song's prediction. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's listen in the order that they occurred. While reading the lyric sheet. First, the keyring was stolen. Not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring. That's right here. When you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. This is a heart holding keys. And the next is guitar burst into flame. Burning out of my heart fire, burn my love away. And then Mr. Bluetooth was killed. Like a bullet of love fire, take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. Everything that happened today here. The song predicted it all. Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. Who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you've stumbled upon something quite vital and quite annoying, Froldane. He looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime. Her clavier? Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident. If the victim was holding, it's hard to think that it was unconnected. True. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. Will a criminal match their actions to the lyrics? Oh, that sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm gonna get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm gonna talk to the Burgundian embassy about this Mr. Letus. Ah, right. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering of the mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Foreign national Mr. Letus was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all this. But they did more than that. And they left us without only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. Guess this is all we're gonna get from Prosecutor Gavin. Is Lammy Roar to question? Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lammy Roar is now? Ah, I had to go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Maki Tobe, of course. He seemed rather shocked by Mr. Letus's sudden passing. Governor's dressing room. Got it. Got it. I guess we'll go to the Governor's dressing room. July 7th. Backstage hallway. Ah! Eek! Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he's a friend of yours? No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. On that note, thank you for watching. We'll head to the Governor's dressing room next time. Enjoy the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep being content like this and more. Find links for that. Excuse me, early mornings. In the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. Thank you, Capcom Creators, for the code. Until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!